Strength Trials File 14. Unique week this week. If anybody has ever injured their psoas or maybe their QL, their quadratus lumborum, you'll know that the tension in the back is different because you can go through the range of motion in the lifts, but you really can't brace your spine, and that's kind of what I was dealing with this week. I opened up, as you guys remember last week, I kind of took a deload because I felt like my psoas locked up, and it continued to be locked up until about, I would say, Wednesday. I hit my dynamic effort bench here on Monday. It was my last heavy week. I'm going to move into more of a lighter percentage and work some more just explosion work and go back to that 16 triples that I've been doing in the past. But anyway, it was tough just to get into an arch there, and I reached out to Craig. Craig's the owner of Made Strength and Conditioning. He said try some diaphragmatic breathing. I thought he was full of shit. I said, how the hell is breathing going to be able to help my lower back? But lo and behold, he was 100% correct. So I researched it. I saw what I had to do. There's a couple really good videos out there. I know Chad Wesley Smith does one on diaphragmatic breathing, and it really resets your lower back. So I actually did it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the week. This is Wednesday, just getting back into it a little bit. Still had a hard time bracing against my belt. Wasn't as explosive as I would like it to be, but I could go through the range of motion. I wasn't having any pain in the squat itself. It was just bracing that spine. These are just zone lifts. This is something I've gone back to when I do hurt my back. I don't know why. It feels like it's a very solid movement for me. Maybe it's because I don't know, it's more under my hips or center mass, but it was light. We just kept looking for that hip hinge. That's what I wanted to be able to get through. But anyway, you're going to see later in the week that I did this breathing Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And on Saturday, my back felt great. I actually worked up to within about 10 pounds of a PR. So I was thinking about only doing the meet in December bench only because this kind of threw me off a little bit. But as of this moment right now, I'm thinking about just going back into full power and seeing what we can rock with. Who knows? We'll see. But here's Kyle with 430 for 4. First, really, I would say rep week coming back that he's done in a while because he hasn't been around deadlifting. He hasn't deadlifted in a while. Steve tried to match that number of 430 for 4. The bar got out way too in front of him here on rep 2, so he said screw it. Hips hit, shot high, and but he was able to finish the lift through. I moved into a max effort floor press with chain. This is a squat bar, so it's a 55-pound bar. Felt great. My previous PR was 265, I believe, and I hit 270 here for a 5-pound PR. My ring finger is on the beginning of the grip, so it's a relatively tight grip. A lot of tricep strain, but I was able to move up through the lift and finish it off. I followed it up with some shoulder work. I have not been doing shoulder work in a very long time. These are just 20-pound dumbbells, and I burned them out. I did a bit of a circuit at the end to get all my exercises in, but I have my back against the wall. I just did sets of 30, and this is about 18 or 19. I would have to take a break and finish off the rest of them, almost like a rest pause set, but these were the hell, man. I'm going to be doing them now. I think they're going to be a good supplementary exercise there after my max effort days just to get a lot of volume into the shoulder. Here's Sammy. He's got 405 for a double. Little fear strength on the second one. He told me he doesn't have a spotter here. No side, safety pins, but he finished it off and it was good. He came out of it healthy, and that's a PR for him. Here's Steve, 250 for 1. We told him to work up to a heavy single on the front squat. He tried 275 after this. His form broke down. I think he was strong enough for it, and he agrees. He's strong enough to get 275 in that movement. It's just that the upper back caved a little bit, and he wasn't able to hold on to that position. It's definitely something to revisit down the line, and hopefully he can PR in that later. Here's Kyle. He's got 430 for 3 here on the safety squat bar. He was nice enough to come over to the house on Saturday. Duke almost threw him off there because Stanley's over in the far side of the room. He threw a pink ball that Duke doesn't like, but he ran right in front of him, kind of grinded up through that lift. I thought he was going to get thrown off by that, but he was able to maintain his form and finish his reps. Here's mine. Like I said, this was the first time I had some moderately heavy weight on my back. I was able to brace the spine, push out against the belt. Here's 475, one of my warm-ups. After this, I did take 515, I think. Just added a plate on there, 515, and that felt good. And I had to make a decision: do I throw more weight on, or do I go with 565? And I answered the bell. I was very happy with this set, mainly because of the mental game that I played with myself. It was either you're in or out, and I stepped up, hammered it away. The spine felt well. The psoas didn't lock up. Kind of puts me back on mark. That's about 10 pounds off of my previous PR, so I think I could have had maybe another plate on there. So we'll see. Finish it up with some conditioning work. Hopefully everything continues to move in the right direction. Have a great week. Stay safe and stay strong.